morning. Hope y'all all pouring like milk to cereal, orange juice to glass. Yes, it's imperial. Grave, Terminator, hater, don't ask. Moving blunts like it's a fool's class. You finna learn something. I'm finna burn something. You not family, I never preferred you, you was cousin. Thought they had it all in line, but they was bugging. Niggas be talking this and that for the tapping. Passive greetings while I do my rapping. You just be talking to the major and the way lieutenants say that they all captain and ain't nobody captain. Hold steadfast, private. That's action. Snatch the lever off safety. You get around me, times get crazy. If I'm up off my feet and around, that's a house. Catch you in the side of the jaw. Wait, we. skill set hits the mind like woman set hits the line. My rap technique is different every time. They couldn't figure a situation, a line, missing the missing. Hold on, wait, that was the puzzle. Where did you find that piece? Throw up a finger, let them know it's opposite of war. The chief has still got the blunt lip. I'm roaming throughout the tribe, extra legit, ready to hold up weight. Us an axe in his hand, so what we gonna split other than the wood? Could be somebody's brain or something that was misunderstood down to the meaning. Figure 2 times off of 1 diagram, you could see the scene, then figure it out the rest yourself. Hold up, wait, you wanna recharge, so rest yourself. Take a walk with your health and understand staying stealth is where it's at. Off the radar, off the map, yeah, we coming back. Underground is where it's at, so where you been? We been putting it down ever since you before, wait a minute, you ain't even begin. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and respect the fit, Sharky in the ways. Checking for him after the dark phase, still standing when the dust settles. Not a problem to zip or something to burn better than you could let you. Hold up, wait, that was an opportunity to up and hatches there. Catch who? No net for the safety. Ill-advised situations got him talking crazy. He thought they was looking Swayze. Ain't we the ones that took it this far? They be D-riding, but nobody opened the door for them to get in the car. Cool as F. What if it isn't that? They must have failed the test. Got themselves something as soon as I released the breath to say, yep, Iron Chef. Iron the way that they chop it up. I realized after the fraction of the math and piecing it out, I am the best that they should expect. Student of the last Mohegan, so I am what's left. Shots to the back of the head, preferably 2 leave you lying on your chest. He was into horoscopes, got a lion tatted on his chest. Permanent day be lying, caged with stress. Syllables, adjectives, words flying off the top past the test. Beautiful body, great mind. Yes, it gets caressed. No, you dumb fucks. This is not checkers, no chess. It's just a move. Who said we was playing games? Life is serious, dude. Stay in your own lane. Verified to be a part of the picture, therefore I am the authentic frame around the sculpture that was made. Oh, you grew up too, trying to D-ride your way through. Figured it would be a grenade with a pin still stuck in it. And after ejection, you would blow up in under a minute. Ha, what a gimmick. Never did I thrive, thinking I would survive. Making it day and night through some other culture, right? Sight beyond sight, ain't never lied to a hoe. By choice and Panthro. Used to two-step left to right back in the days, jam slow dance, so we making moves, inventing the new grooves. The reason why you rock the swoosh or the triple stripe on your shoe, tatted to be what? The ultimate affirmation of chains that never get tucked. Boy, we shining. The reason you speak on that V, take a picture in front of it with he and she, and then climb in, ride around town doing a little bit above 30. Something in the air. Are we the reason for that there too?
A legend has it that you turned down $20 million from Spotify.
went to Nepal, went to this old woman's tea house, and she tried to charge the Western lady more money, 50 cents, the white bitch. She must have looked at her bill and went, excuse me, you're trying to charge me. And this Nepalese girl must have been like, you want to fucking fly your middle-class ass over to my part of the world, drink my tea, and then flex over the price? I've had enough. Picked up a machete and said, bitch, she's running on this mountain path. Please stop. I like that. They're all just stingy motherfuckers. They're little bits of money. I'm finding myself find nothing. Some dick. This bitch, some white.
What is the worst advice you've ever received?
Move to LA, get a marijuana license, and buy a hot tub.
Who told you that?
Mark Wahlberg.
What advice would you have for Tom Holland? I'm the last person you should ask for advice. No, don't take any advice from me. The first check I got, I ran to the Mercedes dealer. I bought a car. I didn't have money for registration or insurance. The police towed the vehicle because I was driving without insurance. So you don't want any advice from me. But LA is the move. Get a jacuzzi. I just met all your brothers. Bring the boys to Cali.
What is the worst advice you've ever...
Excuse me, do you live out of this car?
Actually, we both live out of the car.
Both?
When your name comes up in the world of wrestling, it's Brawl for All. To me, that was a big thing. You proved the difference between a pro boxer and a pro wrestler.
Without a doubt. Yeah, poor Bart. You know. Bart, my understanding, was supposed to lose to Dr. Death, and he didn't. He knocked him out. So I was brought in as punishment. That's the story I got behind the scene. Vince just, hey, Bean, just give it all you got. It's like, okay, I'll do what I can do.
When your name comes up in the world of wrestling, it's Brawl for All.
To me, that was a big thing.
The Black Grammy song, that's probably like one of my favorite verses like of all time. I ain't gonna lie though, if J. Cole.
Everybody listen up, you need to get in your seats right now. And you kids, sit forward please, facing forward, thank you, that's what I like. Everybody hang on! Is everybody okay? Everybody listen up, you need to get in your seats right now. And you kids, sit forward please, facing forward, thank you, that's what I like. Everybody hang on!
Take me through the situation with Burna Boy, bro.
Alright, so he was teaching it on the Jimmy Kimmel show, and he was like, well, the fans called it Afro Moonwalk. But then a lot of people were saying that he kind of like discredited Black American culture, but we all know Black American is the culture. And plus, if you're gonna call it the Afro Moonwalk, you're still bouncing it off of the moonwalk, which is Black American culture. But if you know Memphis Jukin, Gangsta Walking, you know that they was doing on that show was oldest, and we've been doing it. And people, I be tripping out people, they be like, he don't know you, or don't nobody know you. That's cap. Everybody know Crunk ain't dead, went global. Like, oh man, Africans always used to tag me in they, and I got videos. The proof is in the pudding, man.
Big. Take me through the situation with Burna Boy, bro.
Who's got the best signature move? LeBron?
That shit. Hey, it's so effective though. Like, what's the percentage on it? Like, I've never seen him miss it. You know he about to shoot, and he staring at that motherfucker.
Look like you're talking to him, bro.
Yeah, like,
you know what to do.
You know what time it is.
How do you
I've never
guard
seen him
that?
miss it. Because when you do it, like, what the fuck you looking at? It's effective, bro. You seen that? It was like a meme where he like tired. He dribbling, he like tired.
He was tired.
He just blows it.
I said he definitely played the part right.
Ah, that was funny.
Who's got the best signature?
Is it true that Sandler gave each of you guys a Maserati?
He gave us all a Maserati and
one car for all of you.
Hey, Chris Rock called me and he goes, "Am you looking in your driveway?" And I go, "No," and he goes, "Go out front and call me." So I go out front and beep, beep. They're putting a car in my driveway and I go, what's happening? They go, "Adam Sandler." I go, "Oh, is this his car? I'm supposed to watch it?" And they go, "Yeah, it's for you." I go, "Okay." And then I call Rock and I go, "I'm keeping Adam's car here for some reason." He goes, "No, that's for you. We all got one." I was like, "What?" And then he goes, "Mine's an Accord. What'd you get?"
Is it true that Sandler gave each of you guys a Maserati?
He gave us.
Runs together first. And a pitch in for a runs together first.
Me, because my brother hooked up with your ex.
At least I got rid of this. Look, you're marrying one.
Dylan. You ain't ever been with any girl as beautiful as my girl.
Yeah, okay.
My lovely
Every single
fiancé,
guy in
my
New York is
sweetheart who I
beautiful.
love so much.
Relax.
My superstar whose apartment costs more than your entire net
Yeah,
worth.
Leonardo DiCaprio paid for it.
Bro. Me, because my brother hooked up with your ex.
At least I got rid of this. Look, you're marrying one.
Dylan. You ain't ever been with any girl as beautiful as my girl.
Yeah, okay.
My lovely
Every single
fiancé,
guy in
my
New York is
sweetheart who I love
beautiful.
so much.
Relax.
My superstar whose apartment costs more than your entire net
Yeah,
worth.
Leonardo DiCaprio paid for it.
Bro.
Look, when I came into the NBA, 2001, cocaine, boom, out of the socks. Boom, boxing out, cocaine patch fall right out of the socks. Think about how high or dumb you have to be to play in an NBA game with it in your sock. Not in your locker, not in your bag, in your sock in the game. On the bench, Gatorade bottle, 2 Bud Lights, fill it up, drink it by the fourth quarter, sound like fans. If LeBron was in our era, we would stop him. First of all,
During this race, this guy tried to grab a cup of water but accidentally dropped it on the ground. But the man behind him was able to grab a cup of water without it spilling. The man behind kept sprinting faster and faster, eventually catching up to the other guy's side. And amazingly, he handed over his own cup of water and let him drink it instead. Would you have given him your water? During this race, this guy tried to grab a cup of water.
y'all decked out in police gear for this? You're not on duty though, are you? You on duty or not? No. You're not? Why y'all in the uniform and everything?
Right. That's what happens when you back cops into a corner and they're getting ready to get caught doing something illegal.
We need to speak with the detective about some illegal stuff that we know about. We gotta talk to somebody. We gotta make a report on a whole group of police officers that are violating law. We don't do that here. You do that here. Sir, what's your name and badge number? Don't close that window. What's your name and badge number? Don't open that window. You open that window, boy. Is my name Chrissy? Is that what you said? How would you know about anything in my personal life if you didn't run an illegal investigation? No, you need to do your job. We need to make a report.
You want to do a report?
Other police officers breaking the law. Who? Clarksville. Get the notepad out. Nope. Goodbye. Y'all decked out in police gear for this? You're not on duty though, are you? You on duty or not? No. You're not? Why y'all in the uniform and everything?
This year's Call of Duty won't be the game you think it'll be. 3 months ago, Call of Duty started secretly copying Fortnite. With this one strategy, Call of Duty made $1.3 billion in 3 months. How did they do it? By destroying Call of Duty's true identity. For you to understand, we gotta go back in time to 2009. Good old MW2. A grainy desert vibe, war-torn maps, and soldier uniforms. Fast forward to the current MW2, it was marketed as a realistic war experience, but then turned to a game purely focused on microtransactions. You can play as Homelander, buy anime bundles, wear rat skins, and even use a talking gun buddy that acts like an NPC from TikTok.
Watch out!
The OG CODs were unique because they stuck with one clear identity. And a game's identity is so important. But it seems like COD lost their identity just to make more money. Do you think MW3 is heading down the same road? This year's Call of Duty won't.
My feet get in that cage. I can't be that fast in the horn. I can't be that fast hitting mids. I can't be that fast shadowboxing. It's just, you can't. But when I get in that cage, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I feel like I'm in a video. I'm like, how am I so fast? My feet. And it kind of took, I mean, that's why I fell. Through a team kick, and I fell on my butt. So I just fucking was too exposed and too fast and just like happened. But I'm gonna be a nightmare for people to fight. My feet get in.
Bro, they literally poured a whole bag on his head and glued it up. Why would they do something like this? I ain't gonna lie, bro. The little kids need to stay away from him, bro. If they see this, they're literally gonna try to take a bite out of his head, literally, bro. I ain't gonna lie, though. If you smoke, do not smoke with this guy. If you get hungry, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's over for you, buddy. They coming for your head. Why don't you do something?
So Sexy Red went to this high school. She likes red, huh? Yeah. Sexy Red right there. Sexy Red. Sexy Red. What are you giving people middle finger for? Yeah, that's middle finger. They just think this woman is a god. Well, this is a high school. And one white person. Hey, so it turns out she didn't perform now. She actually went there for charity work. Her hit song is Pound Town. Guess what that's about? I'm gonna read the lyrics. We talking about black culture here. They love these lyrics. It's just like some.
The other day, my daughter got in the car after kickboxing, and she goes, "Do I have an Uncle Julio?" And I go, "Yeah, you got an Uncle Julio, Julio Rodriguez." And she goes, "When did I meet him?" And I go, "You met him when you were like 4 up north." She's like, "Oh yeah. How is he your cousin?" I go, "You know what? I'll let you know." And I just called Julio, and I go, "Talk to him." I go, "Julio, tell him what we used to do on Saturdays." And Julio told him, "We go to the Bronx and run numbers." We were like 8, and we would be on the street corners just taking numbers from people with a fucking adult watching us. 3, 4 kids, and then we'd have to run errands, go get coffee, cigarettes, but that's what we did. And they'd pay us $50 for the day. $50 on a Saturday?
Even now.
You know how many fucking Bruce Lee movies I can go to and shit? The other day, my daughter got in the car.
Now this guy has got some crazy speed and power.
Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. That itch that you have, whatever it is you want to do, that thing that you want to do to help others and to grow and to make money, that desire, that itch, that's God's proof to you. Sent beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. And anything you want good, you can have. So claim it. Say thank you.
Jake asked me if I wanted to go to the gym. I didn't want to go because Jake Gyllenhaal's ripped, right? And I'm really competitive. So anyway, so we go to the gym, we start working out, you know, we're doing ab exercises and leg exercise. He goes, Tom, do you want to hop on the treadmill and warm up? I'm roasting, mate. I'm finished. So he goes, well, you know, we'll do a quick mile. Come on, let's do 2. So immediately I'm regretting suggesting doing 2 miles. He set off, we start running. So I'm running next to him, 2 minutes in, I've got a stitch. I'm wishing everything was over. But I'm saying there's nothing that's going to get me off this treadmill. I will beat Jake. And then like 3-4 minutes in, he goes, Tom, this is too easy. Let's up the incline. I was thinking the same thing. Let's do it. So we up the incline, 4 or 5 more kilometers go by. He goes, this is too easy. Let's up it to 3. And then by the end, we've got a kilometer left. He's like, let's do 3.5. I'm like, dude, let's do 4. And then we're doing press later that day, and I can't walk. Jake asked me if I wanted to go to the gym.
Do you think you could step on a soccer field and look anything short of a complete moron?
No, impossible.
I was really delighted to hear that, where you were singing the praises of how fit soccer players
Oh
are.
my God, we went to see the games here in Austin, and when you watch professionals, first of all, here's one reason why soccer's problematic for television. They don't get breaks. So there's no breaks like, you know, we'll be right back with another word from Nabisco. Like, what are you gonna do? Because they don't stop. They just keep going. And you have to be insanely fit. Those guys look like thoroughbreds. Like their legs were just shredded.
So there was a study a few years ago that looked at who were the fittest athletes. Number 1 was soccer.
It has to be.
Do you think you could step on?
That's Compton, though.
Yeah.
You're not from Compton?
I am from Bumpton.
You from Compton?
Yeah, I'm from Bumpton, yeah.
I thought you were from Mississippi somewhere.
Nah, I'm from Bumpton. I'm from California, Bumpton, yeah.
How?
What you mean how? Where you from? South Carolina?
Yeah.
How you from there?
I was born and raised there.
Okay, believe that.
You was born in Compton?
No, I was born in Chicago.
I'm so confused. That's Compton though.
Yeah.
How did Hercules defeated the Hydra? Hercules and his friend Iolaus set off to fight the Hydra, a creature with lots of heads that just kept growing back. They went to the swamp where the Hydra lived. Their goal? To stop this scary beast for good. But the Hydra was no joke. It breathed fire and had so many heads that Hercules couldn't keep up. Every time he cut off a head, 2 more grew in its place. It felt impossible, but Hercules was super smart. He came up with a cool plan. After Hercules chopped off a head, Iolaus used a burning torch to stop it from growing back. There was one head that wouldn't die, though. What do you do with that? Hercules had an idea. He hid the unkillable head under a huge rock, so it couldn't hurt anyone anymore. With bravery and cleverness, Hercules won the battle, and he even used the Hydra's poison to make his arrows stronger. Hercules showed the Hydra's body to King Eurystheus, proving he'd finished his second challenge. How did Hercules...
Speaking of shitty fucking contracts, dude, there's fighters right now on the roster that make whatever amount they make, whatever.
That we know.
Good buddies, and it fires me up that these managers are taking 20% of their money, their show money, 20% of their win money, and 20% of their bonus. That should be illegal. First of all, they don't negotiate anything with the bonus. They have zero negotiation with the bonus. They're $50,000. You have fight of the night, performance of the night. Why the fuck is a manager taking 20% of that? You're a piece of shit if you do that. That's fucked up.
The managers, they might be selling it to these young people who have a dream of being in the UFC. They're selling it, I can get you in the UFC. When a management company has 20, 30, 40 fighters underneath them, they get the matches from the matchmaker, whatever, they send them to the coach, or they send them to the fighter.
They're middlemen.
They literally are middlemen. 20% of the bonus that's a little bit shady.
Speaking of shitty fucking
Katy Perry had a glitch on stage.
Katy Perry had a glitch. Her whole eye was just closed, but it
wow.
wasn't like her eyebrow was weird. It was just like closed.
Oh wow, like a doll.
Bro,
like a
yes.
doll.
Yeah, like those
Like a
weird
doll.
dolls. Yeah, like those old school
Closed
dolls.
on it,
It
yeah.
was the creepiest thing I'd ever seen.
We're talking about the Illuminati. We're talking about the elites. We're talking about the blood stuff, the drinking and stuff. So, and it's bad to, and I'll say it's bad to look at celebrities as icons and like look at them as, you know, higher ups. No, dude, that's the enemy right there. We're not supposed to worship man or women, you know? We're not supposed to worship at all anybody. Katy Perry had a glitch on.
When a father loves his son and the son means the world to the father, son get to going down that road, you grab him up by that collar like, listen, your name's Gerald. Let's chill with all this holler. You an athlete with no rap shit. You ain't never clipped rounds or bust a zip down. Ho, sit down. You ain't never been in the dope house when the dope fiends smoke up. See that thick cloud, smell that aroma, and almost throw up. You ain't never had to hustle. Get a pack and swerve, came from the border. That shit don't lock up. You hit the block up and still get it off to the snorters. See, I worked all my life, so that life you never would see. So when you claim you from the hood, that's disrespectful to me. I married your mama as a chess move. I ain't want to see you getting stepped to by some step dude. Yes, fool, I kept you in the best shoes, put you in the best schools. Stop telling people that the mob is your crew. Because when the mob fuck niggas up, them niggas that they fuck up, they only know you. So niggas stop getting on camera saying you popping them guns. Hey, Big Gerald. Yes, sir. That's the way you talk to your son. When a father loves his son and the son means the world to the father, son get to going down that road, you grab.
Izzy is on a world stage, and he goes up in the cage to call out Dreykus, and he race baits him.
But the fact that to tell me who the I am.
Like, literally, bro, that's your message? You race bait him? Not only that, you guys, he wears a shirt to shit on his ex-girlfriend. This is the kind of champion we have, and it's a goddamn shame. When I was younger, I went through some traumatic shit, as we all did, man. But I learned my lesson. And as a man, I'm a better man for it. I live a good life. I do good things. I'm not my dog off.
Shout out to the puppy. The puppy.
Wearing allegiance to China.
I am Chinese. I'm the Black Dragon.
Shit on my ex-girlfriend. So again, man, People can change. I have repented. Goddamn, I'm proud of who I am. Are you proud of who you are? Izzy is on a...
And one of the things that I love about the X is when it gets hit, they literally can't flip over.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's like one of those like things that if you know like where you punch the thing and it just comes back up.
Yeah.
They couldn't flip it over in the test, so it would like roll on its side and then roll back.
I know, it's
This
amazing.
is very low center of gravity.
That-
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that is so
I mean, it's not.
That's
It
so
just
cool.
rolls back on.
I mean, there's not another car like that in the world. No,
Yeah.
every other car in the world would just f***ing roll. It's pretty amazing, man.
Yeah, even if you did manage to bang it on the roof, it like you can stack like 5 cars on top of a Model S or X.
And one of the things that I love about the X is when it gets hit, they literally.
Lil Wayne's brand new verse is so good it made Eminem jealous. Here's why.
You know not to test me like SAT. They pay me like Riri, ASAP.
Wayne constructs his verse around initials and acronyms. The SAT, or Standard Attainment Test, is flipped to mean people don't test Wayne and always pay him on time. Thus, They Pay Me Like Riri refers to billionaire Rihanna in her song BBHMN, or You Better Have My Money. In this context, ASAP refers to both as soon as possible, but also to Rihanna's partner ASAP Rocky, who uncoincidentally has a $sign in his name, tying into the money motif. The Rihanna thread continues when Wayne says,
And my diamonds gon' dance like my bro CB. And I pop 2X, that's Dose Key.
CB here stands for Chris Brown, known for his dancing and who recently had a child with model Diamond Brown, making Diamond a double entendre. Chris is also Rihanna's ex, which leads to X wordplay with the line, I pop 2X or Xanax. Wayne then cites Mexican beer Dos Equis, whose name in Spanish literally means 2 X's. Still, as great as these lines are, it was the next one that made Eminem jealous.
Brand new hundreds, got a bunch of zeros like a bag of new Funyuns.
Lil Wayne's brand new verse is so good it made Eminem.
Celebrities that died in prison. Aaron Hernandez was arrested for the murder of his friend Odin Lloyd, 1 year after signing a contract for nearly $40 million with the New England Patriots. He went to trial in the spring of 2015, and on April 15th, he was convicted of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to life without parole. On April 19th, 2017, he was found hanging in his cell. He was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead at the age of 27. Celebrities that died.
I have a Rolex that my friend Lorenzo gave me, and I brought it to the watch store, and I said, this thing's always fast. I said, it's always like, after a couple months, it's like 5 minutes fast. And they go, yep. They go, yeah.
Really?
It's just what it does.
Okay.
And I go, hold on. I go, so you're telling me that it just is always going to be fast? They're like, yeah. It's just like every few months you got to like reset it.
Seems like they should recalibrate that thing.
They can't. They tried. They say every few months, whether it's 4 months or 5 months or 6 months, it's going to be a couple minutes fast.
Okay, it seems like they should really recalibrate that because
You
if it's
should
always
figure that
fast,
shit
you
out.
can just
Right.
delete those minutes.
You need to kick down the door at Rolex and go, you bitches are lazy. I have a roll.
So, guys, this thing is a total little piece of crap selling it.
So how did my piece of crap invention get millions in sales?
Well, I'll tell you, the last 12 months, we've done one.
Bradley Martin, popular YouTuber, has come out and said that he could beat UFC fighters and boxers in a street fight. How do you think he'd go against UFC fighters?
He never mentioned my name.
He wouldn't.
I'd towel him up. I'd f him up so bad.
He'd do terrible. Too much weight, not enough speed work.
Bradley Martin, I don't know why you're credible. You've done nothing with your life. Even saying your name is like, it hurts my soul.
Oh, that is a bit of steroids.
I think all the weights are getting to his head.
Yeah.
He's 260, bro.
260 kilos?
Nah, pounds.
He's a big boy, actually. Anyone welterweight and above would have him, UFC caliber guys. But like, if he got on top of me, I would probably be in trouble.
Mother, I'm in Vegas. Show up anytime you want, and we'll put that to the test, you little.
He is 260 though, Sean.
I don't give a dude. I don't give a dude. I'll shatter your skull.
Bradley Martin, popular
So we can spin this.
Diaz forced him into a dog fight. I called that fight. He walked into the octagon and started yelling, "Stockton, Stockton!" And Robbie Lawler's like, "What is happening here?
Yeah.
Like, what is this?" Like, Robbie Lawler was this dark destroyer. Everybody was scared of him. And Nick Diaz, not only was he not scared of him, he was talking mad shit to him. He was fighting. He was like, "What, bitch? What we doing, bitch?" He just wore him out.
Yeah.
He just put that Nick Diaz pace on him and wore him out. But when he clipped him and rocked him and dropped him, I was like, "Oh my God, Paul Daly's gonna stop Nick Diaz? This is crazy."
This is nuts. This is nuts.
Just the fact that Nick fought him that way.
Yeah.
And how crazy is Nick Diaz? Nick Diaz forced him.
Remy and Easy the Block Captain.
Oh my God, I hope they don't find out about this because you know it's a possibility.
I don't give a fuck if you fucking this nigga. Just tell him stop screwing the business. If niggas found out you was fucking the help, that could really ruin your image. We're rocking with Sham, Cap and Rim. Nigga, that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. In every interview, and so is admiration to tell the world how this woman the greatest. Nigga, he held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice, he cried big tears. He still bite you out, biggest accomplishment front row, giving you big cheers. They never supposed to know what you and me going through. Got niggas making blogs and YouTubes. People arguing in the comments if those posts is true. Cause no TMZ and same room outlets, they only know you. Listen, he took you out to the best views. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best views.
I'm 28 years old, can't cook. Tried to quit smoking about 6 times. Rarely exercise. Regularly use recreational drugs. I'm a vegetarian who ordered butter chicken on the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Haven't been in a relationship that lasted longer than a year since 2011. Hate my job. Never remember anyone's birthday. Still renting. Don't know what Bitcoin is. Haven't read a full book since 2012.
Yeah.
Including yours.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Oh, if I would have known that, I would have never showed up for the interview.
Which part? Which part?
The whole
disgusts
thing
you
is
the most?
just a mess.
It's fucking
Yeah,
weasel.
it is.
Pathetic weasel.
Yeah. There's no hope for you, I'm afraid.
I'm 28 years old, can't cook. Tried to quit smoking about 6.
How did it go from selling another one like 40,000?
I started messaging 100 people a day on Instagram, just messaging. And then my homie calls me, he's like, "Yo, Drake's having a party tomorrow. You should paint him and his son." And then I'm like, "Oh shit, that's a good idea." So I paint him and his son on like a 6 foot tall painting, big ass painting. I bring it to the party the next day. And then, I brought it before the party started. So I brought it at like 7, 8 p.m. and the party started like 10. And then I bring it, the security's like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing, this big ass painting?" So I had to come up with an excuse real quick. I was like, "Yo, Drake's dad told me to surprise him with the painting." So he's like, "Oh, okay." So they took me back to the green room where Drake was gonna be. I put the painting there, I leave, and then I come back when the party start. Security remembers me. They're like, "Oh yeah," and they escort me back to the green room where Drake's gonna be. Everybody thinking I'm a celebrity and shit. They escorted me. I'm like, "Oh shit." So they escorted me back there. Drake's back there. I walk in the room. I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm like, "Yo, I'm the one that painted this." He was like, "No."
How did it go from selling another one like 40,000?
But the way you dress like a 12-year-old. Skinny jeans, like you dress like a little kid. That's fine. Yeah, you dress like a little kid. And there's nothing wrong with that.
But you could rock the blue collar like sauce. Like, you think we could rock that?
But again, these are all just. Oh, hey! Forward!
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are we rating ourselves on? What are we rating on?
Okay,
we want to know, in the least amount of fights, you know, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights,
Yes, you did.
who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that.
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right. You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
Let me show you why it's hard for me to fully trust desaturated tattoo photos.
All right, so we're gonna take our lightest wash and just shave this small area on my knee and show you why you shouldn't really trust desaturated photos, tattoo photos anyway. And there shade with nothing but the lightest wash in a gray wash set. Just kidding, it's just water and blood.
Let me explain. That isn't exactly the result of being tattooed, rather the result of your skin becoming irritated from a tattoo, and that happens with every tattoo. So a lot of times people just get by with bumping down the saturation and making it look like a really smooth shade, when in reality it's just their skin being irritated. Thank you for watching. Let me
Zabit Magomed Sharipov. Holy shit is this guy.
And how many times did you rehearse his name?
Many. From Dagestan, where there's just something in the water over there.
Yeah.
They create
they
animals.
train with bears, right?
But this guy is tall and skinny, and he fought Kyle Bokniak. Bokniak is a fucking animal. He is a savage, because he was there at every second of this fight trying to win. So the end of the fight, and I'm telling you, Bokniak's getting his ass kicked the whole fight. Never saw. Look at this. The end. Standing right in front of him, hands down, fucking teeing off. The whole crowd going crazy. And this is my favorite part. It ends. The buzzer goes off, and look, fucking hugs. And they walk around the ring. And I'm telling you, there was not a person in the fucking Barclays Center that was sitting down. Everybody stood up and went crazy. Me too. I was standing up. Zabit.
I'm kindly saying, kind of, sorta, what's been kindly said, take kindness for weakness, and in a week you'll be all kinds of things. Nah, he's wrong. I'm kindly saying, kind of, sorta, what's been kindly said, take kindness for weakness, and in a week you'll be all kinds of things. Nah, he's wrong. I'm kindly saying, kind of, sorta, what's been kindly said, take kindness.
One of the reasons I wanted to interview you is because you're the author of one of my favorite quotes ever in English, which is, everybody's got a plan till he gets hit in the face.
100%. Because people now, especially now, no one's gonna fight. People like talking now. They get on the stage, they get on YouTube, and they start talking.
Yeah.
And that's why some people are not made for handling criticism. They're just not made for, some people go off the deep end when you criticize them.
Yeah. Have you gotten better at handling criticism as you've gotten older?
Yes, but it's still, it can get even better. Sometimes I get in my head and think I'm somebody, and then I'm easily offended. But when I know I'm nobody, I can never be offended.
Boy, is that a deep insight. Sometimes I get in my head that I'm somebody and I'm easily offended, and then I remind myself I'm nobody and I'm not offended. One of the reasons.
Whatever happened with the Kennedy assassination, the issue is it's become a highly politicized organization that is very risk averse and very tilting towards perpetuation of the status quo of party power politics. Although I have grave concerns seeing Bobby Kennedy's son running for office, asking for Secret Service protection, denied by the Biden administration. I have a business partner who's a real ballistics expert, and he's done all the analysis on what the Warren Commission found for the shooting of John F. Kennedy, and there's no way it was a lone shooter. And I even read an analysis of urban sniping that said there's no way it was one shooter. In 1992, Congress passed a law that said within 25 years, everything related to the Kennedy assassination must be declassified and released to the public. The 25-year date was 2017. Mike Pompeo was a CIA director, and he didn't release the documents. Whatever happened with the Kennedy assassination, the issue is it's because
You don't gotta take that shit out on me because my brother hooked up with your ex.
At least I got rid of this slut. You're marrying one.
But you know damn well you ain't ever been with any girl as beautiful as my girl.
Yeah, okay.
My lovely
Every single
fiancé,
guy
my
in New York is
sweetheart who I love so
relax.
much. My superstar whose apartment costs more than your entire net worth.
Leonardo DiCaprio paid for it.
Bro.
Wait, hold on. Say, like gra.
Like gra. I can't roll my R's.
Wait, say, like gra. Keep it a stack.
Like gra. Keep it a stack.
Nice!
Stop, bro. Don't do that.
Wait, come here. No, come here at the car. Say, you thought I was feeling you?
You thought I was feeling you?
Oh, hold on! ISIS!
You're weird.
ISIS! You! I'll play with ice. Wait, say.
Fans at this hockey game cheered every time this kid was on screen, but whenever they showed someone else, the crowd would boo. This is definitely a core memory for this kid.
About a month ago, Kanye went on his crazy rant, and somehow your name got dragged into that.
You know, Cubes really set me up for this. You know, man, it's like you really influenced me to get on this anti-Semite, vibe, and I'm here to finish the job.
Somebody turn it out. When a nigga turn the party out and say, he did it because of you, you got to say something about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, homie. You inspired him to do it. Homie. You got to stand on this one.
That's you, bro.
At the end of the day, I just had to let everybody know that, don't blame me for shit.
Don't bring me into your shit.
Talk your shit if you want to, but don't blame me for shit.
Yeah. About a month ago, Kanye.
I'm drinking water.
No, that's an alcoholic box.
But it's water though.
It's common sense.
But it's
Everybody knows
water, though.
alcoholic box.
It's water.
It's water.
Auntie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Auntie.
You explain that to them. Don't do that.
I'm sorry, Auntie.
Don't do
I'm
that.
sorry, Auntie. I'm saying sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Auntie. I said sorry 10 times. What you want me to do? Get on my knees? I've said it 5 times. What you want me to do? Do a backflip? I'm sorry.
Concentrate on your business.
Thank you.
Concentrate.
Okay, I'm sorry. You ain't give me the fist. You ain't give me the fist though.
No.
Okay, you gave me elbow. You can get. I'm drinking water.
No, that's an alcoholic box.
Every time I go to see Rogan, and this is really the truth, it's like I breathe a sigh of relief when I get into his studio because, first of all, he's insanely funny, and that's always such a relief. But also, I know perfectly well that I'm going to talk to someone for 3 hours, and I'm not going to have my snake eye open, looking for serpents, because Rogan is just exactly who he is, and he'll push back, and he has his opinions. And he's a hard-headed bastard and all of that, but he's not a Pharisee, He's not laying traps for you to step into so he can look good at your expense. He doesn't do that, and it's such a bloody relief to talk to him, and I'm sure that's a huge part of the reason that he is so successful. Every time I go to...
Lemon squeeze. If he sneezes wrong, I'm lighting him, B. You think he gonna flare up and I don't peel? Invite him and see.
Something about vitamin C.
Yeah.
But who the fuck do you think you better than?
You.
Your dog will get shot for you thinking that you the veteran. Vitamin C. It's sickening how they try to rush Remedy Spot not knowing that we would let them in. And vitamin C. So these cats who pill over the counter, I promise he won't leave in the same condition he met us in.
Black Mix Color in the building. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You feel me? Hey, I ain't letting you out. Come on, this is one of my favorite motherfucking instrumentals, and we're gonna take it from here, all right? Texas on, man. Texas on. Let's do it. Come on, dog.
That shit good. Hey, I might just hop out the drop of my Glock out. No, I don't roll, but I'm ready to rock out. Disrespect me out the game, get knocked out. When you was in school already, I dropped out. There's no choice.
Black Mix Color.
So let me get this straight. This guy wins in New York. He becomes a billionaire. He wins on TV. He's won with women. He's partied with everybody. In 1988, he's doing an interview with Oprah Winfrey, and Oprah Winfrey says, "Hey, you sound like you're going to run for office." "No, I have no interest, but if I ever did, I'd win." Then he runs. Everybody thinks it's just a marketing deal that he's doing. And then when he wins, even him himself, they were kind of like surprised. "Babe, we just won." And the day before, the odds were if you bet $100, you'd have to bet $350 to win $100 on Hillary. But if you bet $100, I think you win $550 with Trump or some number like that. The underdog won, the greatest underdog of all time of politics. So let me get this straight. This.
What's something you never told him?
He's bald because I put Nair in his shampoo.
Bro, I just found out. What's something I never told her? There's no coming back from that. Fine. Well, there it is. I met her 10 years ago and she doesn't know that.
What?
Don't even say more. Just leave it at that.
Right there.
What's something you never told him?
He's bald because I put Nair in his shampoo.
Bro, I just found out. What's something I never told her?
And one fun little thing about the 1911 A1 is if you can see in there how close that is, if you ride the gun in a two-handed grip, you get hammer bite. And that's what makes this a pretty good clone, because you actually used to get hammer bite. One-handed, not a problem. Switch to two, and I drive my hand higher, thus the bite. And one...
Slide the hatchback back, word for messiness. What's up? This is hip hop night, y'all. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do it. Real shit right here. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do it. Let's go. Slide the hatchback back, word for messiness.
The airplane lady. Those people aren't real. No one's been able to track her down, right? She just popped up this past week on TMZ.
It's basically her just saying, I apologize, I shouldn't have done that. When I saw it, I was like, that doesn't look like her. We didn't know who she was for the first couple weeks. Like, they couldn't even find a name. She started a new Twitter account when she posted this video. The first person she followed was TMZ. So people started doing like some AI face detection. There's this guy that does it online professionally, and he says if you get a score 0.6 or below, it is the same person. He put videos that were on the plane, videos that were outside the plane of the real Tiffany.
And it's on her.
1.2. Guys, I was not expecting this. He's like, this makes me really interested. One other dude checks her IP address from the video. Okay, guess where it tracked to?
TMZ headquarters.
Texas. 2 blocks away from the White House. Washington, D.C.
And did she see something and then they put in a double? Be like, this is so embarrassing.
I'm telling you, right now.
The airplane lady. Those people aren't real. No one's been able to track her down.
Sport-wise, that's how you feel. Is that how you feel? Who's your team, Waypoint?
Andrew Tate bought me tickets to fly to Romania to go discuss business.
She's a nice lady. She was in Germany. I said, hey, Romania's not so far away. Come visit.
The reason I went, get ideas about a subscription platform for me and for you.
It'll be fun. We'll jump in one of my 17 supercars.
We had a fun time. He drove me around in his Bugatti and we saw castles. I remember telling him you kind of remind me of a human shark. I don't know if it's your eyes or something. That was it.
Do you think you made any mistakes in that venture?
I don't think so. Like, there's a rumor online that we hooked up or we slept together. That didn't happen.
Translation, I fucked the shit out of her.
Andrew Tate bought me tickets to fly to Romania.
I want to get some murder hornet honey.
Yeah.
I have some. You want some? You're going to freak out a little bit. Yeah, that's
what the?
Come on, buddy.
Mike Jones is horrible.
You go first.
Please, Gary.
Yes.
That's more than I took the last time.
Oh, good.
Suck it. Suck this boot.
Yeah, big shoes to fill.
You like it,
man.
right? Now my tongue is on fire.
Wait until it
It's
gets
super big shoes to fill. And if
Is this legal?
Bill
You wanna
wouldn't
get
have
some
got
murder
rid of
hornet honey?
Yeah.
I have some. You want some? You're going to freak out a little bit. Yeah, that's
what the?
the fuck?
I'm
It's the only thing it's the second thing I hated Bill for. Oh man, who the hell did he get rid of? Who was the other quarterback? Damn, I forget his name. Fucking fancy dude. He was cool. I forget his name right now. Yeah, Cam Newton. Thank you. Yeah, Bill getting rid of him, I was pissed about that just as much as I was pissed at Bill when he sat Jimmy Butler down for the Super Bowl. Not Jimmy Butler, fucking Jim Butler? The fuck is his Butler, eh? Forgetting his name too. But he sat him down, he didn't let him play the fucking Super Bowl. Like on one day fucking notice. And they lost. They lost that game. It was Jim Butler. Right? So. But, you say you're a Patriots fan all your life. So how'd you come through the door with Patriots suck? They can't even sell those hats at the dollar store anymore. Wow, I know you came up with that because, actually thinking about it now, because nothing's happened since Tom left. I mean, let's be fucking honest. The team wasn't shit without Tom. Brady made that fucking team what it was, and he took, to prove a fucking point, I think, to prove a point to fucking the head office and Bill, he went somewhere else just to show them, you know, I didn't need y'all, y'all needed me. You fucking won. He went out on a loss, but he went out on an overall win. Gronk got to have the fucking earliest retirement of any player ever in the league. Officially retire for life, good. He could still come back and play. But why? For what? He won all those rings with Brady, being in line with chemistry with him, being one of his go-to guys. And just like fucking Brady, delivering season after season. So, the Patriots will forever be iconic because of Tom Brady. If they don't go to win a fucking game, to win a Super Bowl in the next 10 years, it doesn't matter. That's just because Brady ain't there no more. And by the way, he had 2 more seasons. He had 2 more seasons he could have played. But the little relationship shit fucked this shit up. You can't be bringing them boys from Massachusetts and Boston down to Miami. Too many fucking sluts down there. Your relationship or marriage or whatever the fuck it is you got going on, it's gonna get tested. Insequentially enough, as to why I'm happy I never moved to California. And, Brady was always capable of amazing comebacks. You couldn't even make up some of the games. Nobody would believe it. I know. I watched his the ESPN legacy on him, the documentary on him. He had a rivalry with him and fucking Buddy from the fucking Colts. Peyton. I didn't remember that much about it, being from Carolina. I just knew he wasn't, from what I remember, he wasn't fucking first round draft pick. People got picked before him. He was fucking scrawny. They took him on initially as like a fucking second or third string quarterback. He worked his way up to starter position. They put him through the fucking paces that you would put a fucking freshman, junior, sophomore, and senior through in high school. But they did that to him in the league. He wasn't respected at first. But I wouldn't use that as a fucking formula, but if we pay any type of fucking attention, all the greats of whatever sport, that's their story. They were fucking initially overlooked hard. And Jordan. Shit. Well, went out to Mike Tyson. I wanted him to play one more season. But he was getting got to more than he was when he was with the Patriots. But if you ask me, he's fucking 3 times better than a fucking garbage ass Aaron Rodgers. I'm glad he got hurt. That he's a prime example. Old bastard needs to sit down. Fucking Favre finally sat down. He needed to sit down 5 seasons ago. But it was somebody else too. Yeah, Kaepernick trying to come back. He only retired due to political bullshit. To this day, it's still fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't give a fuck if it's a fucking athlete, a celebrity, nondescript person, whoever. Somebody standing up against fucking police brutality or just standing up for a cause or taking up a fucking stance, that's their fucking freedom within this country. They cancel them just because of that. They're standing up against fucking violence like something was done wrong. He should head down to the Steelers. They need a quarterback. Oh wait, what's this? Russell Wilson calling Marshawn Lynch from block number.
I wouldn't be the right person to speak on their relationship because I didn't fuck with Pete, and then Russ was like just a quarterback for him. Right. You know what I mean? Like I respect Russell as as a player and as a teammate, and anything that I say, because of the situation. Throwing the pick on the goal line, not giving me the ball, this, that, and the third, him, leaving from Seattle. I reached out to our player personnel dude, like, hey man, let me get Russ' number. Call me, holler, hey, did you get a call? I'm like, no, Russ just said he called. I'm like, no, I got a call from a block number. He's like, oh, that's him. Like,
he blocked his number.
I don't know if he blocked it or I don't know how it went. I just know it got called from black numbers. Yeah, you straight up. I'm not the. I wouldn't be the.
Fat fuck, what you gonna do? Blame food, bruh? That's why I got the main tool tuck. Cause what I got in the trunk is just like you. Way too much.
That's quarterback wise, that's who I rock with now. Exactly who I rock with. Brady gone. Mahomes, to me, respectfully, is his placement. Is his replacement for the league. He the next person getting hated on so fucking much. And he's so good. He's good. He's good. He follows the fucking calls. He makes plays. He's one of the youngest fucking kids in the league. And he's rolling with fucking Andy Reid. Andy Reid, I always respected him as a face of football. Him, Bill, couple others too. If they made a Mount Rushmore of football, Andy Reid's face would have to be up there.
I went back and looked to see who were the hot ones, who were charting, who was running the shit back in 2012, 2013. You don't see 2 Chainz. You don't see Ross. Granted, they moved on the other thing, but they're not rapping. I don't want to hear who you're checking for. Let's see who's still here. Big Sean. You don't see Big Sean. You don't see A$AP Rocky. You don't see Meek. You don't see Wale. You don't see these names that were being brought up then. So yeah, that line means something, and it hits a little different today.
I got some pushback for some of that.
Let's get it.
I still see Meek.
We talking musically.
Yeah.
You don't see Chance to.
Fat fuck, what you gonna do? Blame food, bruh? That's why I got the main tool tuck. Cause what I got in the trunk is just like you. Way too much. You stole, I bang on it. Back. You think I'm gonna stop shooting your fat ass? Wait on it. Say, homie. Say, homie, if you say you gonna air it out, you ain't even get on the plane. How the fuck we gonna trust you? Click to you like the skydiving instructor. This nigga's on fire. So it's a new scope on the rifle today. Long distance relationship. I'm admiring from miles away. Don't play with my family. You try them, you test, they ride. Drive by in a Tesla. We call it the electric slide. I'll hit your house. Fat fuck, what you gonna do? Blame food, bruh? That's why I got the main tool tuck. Cause what I got in the trunk is just like you. Way too much. You stole, I bang on it. Back. You think I'm gonna stop shooting your fat ass? Wait on it. Say, homie, if you say you gonna air it out, you ain't even get on the plane. How the fuck we gonna trust you? Click to you like the skydiving instructor. This nigga's on fire. So it's a new scope on the rifle today.
Yes.
I mean, that's good. Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, if he can keep his athleticism up and I don't know, shed, avoid, scramble properly, could have a decent career. If he masters that. But like everybody ready for him to run. He needs to bump up his completion percentage so that he's a threat. He's an audible threat, like an optional threat. They don't know what the fuck he can do. Because if he passed, like just imagine Brady would have been able to scramble. Brady shuffle out the way. He has potential. Now, yeah, breaking out the pocket and running technically ain't the shit for quarterbacks, being one of the smaller guys on the field. But he's got some size to him. And now with the rules the way they are, it's damn near two-hand touch for them. You can't, sack the quarterback like they could 5 or 10 years back. So that might add years to his career. But he has to his completion and his field awareness, his field IQ. He has to, he just has to get better at placing the ball. Sure, you can run, but that's what the running back is for. Fullback is for. But
I didn't want to assume you're Arabian. So imagine my sheer delight when I found out that you're a Canadian. You fucking universal healthcare having poutine eating bastard. You'll never know what it's like to make a GoFundMe after a medical disaster. That's why I don't listen or pay attention to most of you dorks. Hell, a forest fire a couple months ago was the only time Canada brought the smoke to New York.
If I lose to you today, I'd be embarrassed, ashamed, because they support you out of pity, but your character's waste. Y'all remember when the WWF could no longer carry its name? Right. I barely relate. Imagine having to rebrand losing to a charity case.
I didn't want...
Is it true someone said that you've written probably over 1 million songs or almost 1 million songs? That's impossible, right?
That's untrue, because that's not true because I don't write.
You don't write?
I just go in there, what I was feeling that day is how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you just think of the beats, or you think of the song and then you just go?
It's always a different trigger, meaning sometimes it might be somebody else's song, it may be a feature. They already have this song, they already have this subject, so I just stick to the subject. If it's mine, if the music is what it is, I go off the music. If not, if I had a subject already on my mind, something that was bothering me, or some words that have been rhyming too long and I didn't see a mic yet, there it is.
How do you remember the song when you perform it?
Your guys are so kind and so generous. They typed up my lyrics for me, and so I'm back there studying them right now.
Is it true someone said that you've written probably over 1 million?
Yo, Mom, I'm at speed. Bro, Cristiano Ronaldo. CR17, man. CR7. No, 7. I mean 7. Dude, I am so happy today, man, because I'm about to get diabetes, and I almost got diabetes, but, like, this is really making me happy, man. I'm a big fan.
Hold on, wait. What is diabetes, bro?
So basically, you have to poke your finger every day, and if you don't check, like, how much sugar you have in your body, you might die, or they might have to cut off a limb.
Bro, you okay, bro? What you need?
Yeah.
You need some
Nothing much.
Bro, it's like, I want you to leave, bro. What's your cash app, bro?
My dad's got a cash app.
Yeah, bro. Give me your dad cash app, bro. Give me your
Really? That's cash app, I guess. Yo, Mom, I'm at speed. Bro, Cristiano Ronaldo.
18,000.
All right, run me by how much the fit cost? How much fit cost? Start with the glasses. How much glasses? Glasses? About 350. 350. How much the hoodie? You feel me? 2 bands. Hey, can you turn around real quick? Is that naughty? Is that naughty? You feel me? Yeah. You like drill, huh? Hell yeah. All right, how much the jeans? 350. Hold on, wait. How much the Jordans? All right, run me by how much the fit cost? How much fit cost? Start with the glasses. How much glasses? Glasses.
I made a mistake. I go, hey, whatever you do, don't throw a frag. There's ordnance all over the roof. You know what's coming. The call that came back to me was, right, mate, frag out. Grenade comes out on the roof. Brad and I both hit the deck. Luckily, it didn't set off any of the RPGs or anything that were sitting up there. And I made a mistake. I go, hey, whatever you do.
The dude made millions pretending to be a cam girl, getting men who are ejaculating. Wait, he's getting them off. There's a lot of material there for me to make fun of, and I didn't do it for a year. Men who are on the brink of ejaculating, the girls who are shaking their tits, they didn't talk to the guys enough, so he would be under a table, he bragged about this, typing.
Now, when the girls were at the computer working, I was at the computer the entire time. So what I did is I unplugged their keyboards. I plugged a new one in for me behind the screen. So the chicks would sit there and hit a keyboard that wasn't plugged in. And me and my brother, and eventually some staff I trained, would do all the talking. You get a man with game and give him a female's body, a female avatar, you will fuck a guy up. I had these guys selling their houses, life savings, loans, all of it to me.
He would get them off for 8 hours a day. That's how he made his first million. And then he pretended like he didn't say that shit. The dude made millions pretending to be a cam girl, getting men who are ejaculating.
Everything you eat will always be the fried part. You so fat you got kicked out of math class for trying to eat the pie chart. Doja Cat, you being here makes me actually happy. But you got the same thighs as Squidward when he ate all the Krabby Patty. Everything you eat will always be the fried part. You so fat you got kicked out of math class for trying to eat the pie chart. Doja Cat, you being here makes me actually happy. But you got the same thighs as Squidward when he ate all the Krabby Patty.
Joe Budden.
He gets so mad. I encourage everybody to go and seek this clip out because it's pretty astounding to realize that none of the hosts on the Joe Budden podcast seem to have any respect for him and calling me a piece of shit and everything. It brought me so much joy realizing that nobody in that room has any respect for him and did not give a fuck about him raising his voice, and they're all basically laughing at him like
Joe Budden.
he gets.
The Most High God says the head of the man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
This dad had a big surprise when he came back from work. Upon opening the front door, he found himself face to face with a huge castle made of cups. And in that moment, he understood that it was his two boys who played a prank on him. And so, as a good father, he decided to play along. He noticed that his wife was filming, so he closed the door and waited for his wife to call the kids.
Guys! Oh shit! Just gonna open the door and then
The kids then watched as their father played his best acting game, pretending to be amazed by the cup castle before collapsing on it. His two children were laughing hysterically, which was magnificent. This dad had a big surprise when he came back from work. Upon opening the front door...
Instead of 25,000, I actually did 250,000. Hey, why through them?
Yeah, I owe me 220.
Alright.
It's owe me 225.
Okay. I just put the 225 store credit.
Alright, that'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, I need something like this for 225 though. It need to be like water, like
Okay, okay.
about my shirt.
Okay. Instead of 25,000, I actually did 250,000. Hey, why through them?
Yeah, I owe me 220.
Alright.
After you.
Go ahead.
I don't like that little feminist nod you're doing.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna go in. I love your laugh. You're so cute. Give me a laugh. Go ahead.
You're so manipulative.
I'm not manipulative. You're just very beautiful.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah, you're gonna feel good.
I feel you go.
I'm clicking right now.
Go ahead.
You know, over all of them is the God Kanye.
I was just gonna say it's Kanye all the way.
My top three producers of all time is Kanye, me, and then Metro.
How's the Metro Boomin?
I don't mean to sound aggregate, but I just had to throw me in there, bro, because you know, over all of them is the God.
Why can't we take the salt out of the water?
You can. It just takes energy. You can do it.
But why hasn't that been being done on
You can. You have to ask.
scale?
Who's paying for the energy? Where are you getting the energy from? It's an energy thing.
But I would think that would be very valuable. I mean, think about how many people buy
It's not
bottles of
valuable
water.
enough yet. That's the point.
Well, is it that?
It's pure.
or
It's
is it
just money, dude. It's just money. You can ask, what does it cost to ship a half pint of water from Fiji? Okay, whatever the hell is the square bottle that you buy in Fiji water. Is it Fiji, right? Yeah, Fiji water. What does it cost to bottle that in Fiji, ship it here, relative to desalinating the ocean? It's cheaper to ship like to Fiji. There'll be a day when that's not the case. And future wars are going to be fought over who has access to fresh water.
Why can't we take the salt out of the water?
You can. It just takes it.
How Kodak Black risked his life to expose the truth. The first thing he did was expose Hurricane Harvey.
The wind ain't got no name. What do you think Hurricane Harvey son?
The second thing he did was expose that the controls rain and told us that the underground bunkers.
You people control the rain. You digging boxes up.
The third thing he did was expose the music industry, letting us know that you gotta sell your soul to get attention.
Ain't that crazy? You got somebody in the industry again telling you about the music industry.
How Kodak Black risked.
This woman just got pulled over by a police officer again, and you'll not believe.
Who the fuck is Lil Dirt? I dust you like Ashton Perk. Your flow whack, my flow crack. I'm off the floors, your flow's crack. Her type sneak dissing on me, telling thought bitches I'm not right. Nigga only got one name, but that nigga ain't got one strike. Who the fuck is Lil Dirt? I dust you like Ashton Perk. Your flow whack, my flow crack. I'm off the floors, your flow's crack. Her type sneak dissing on me, telling thought bitches I'm not right. Nigga only got one name, but that nigga ain't got one strike.
Nina Carson had a thing. You play man-to-man, you done. Not only do you play man-to-man, when I come out the huddle, I leave the huddle purposely early. And I gesture to whoever's in front of me, come on down here and play. Loud. I didn't wear a mouthpiece so I can talk the entire game. Carson going through the adjustments of the line, and all I say is, yee! What do I mean? You already know what time it is. Nina Carson had a thing. You play man-to-man, you done.
I had never said that story in 20-something years. It's a true story. And so I'm in the radio one day, and they asked me the question, yo, Joe, what you think about Tupac and all that? I said, yo, he's cool, but if they step to me, it's gonna be some shit. So I said that on the radio, not knowing Tupac's locked up upstate in New York. The Puerto Ricans hear that, and if I be, Tupac got beef with Fat Joe, no. And then we was still in the street hard.
Right.
So I said that in the interview. I get a phone call from Greg Nice. He said, yo, Joe, I got Pac on the other line. I'm like, Pac? Tupac was like, yo, these Puerto Ricans is on me. Like, he said something in the radio. I don't got a problem with you, Joe. Like this, I know what's up. This is, we sent the kite out to the Puerto Ricans and be like, nah. This ain't about that. Not on the strength of Lee, don't do that. And then they wound up being real tight with Tupac in there and holding them down in there. That's how that came about. I had never said that story in 20-something years. It's a true story. And so I'm in the radio one day, and they asked me the question, yo, Joe, what you think about Tupac and all that? I said, yo, he's cool, but if they step to me, it's gonna be some shit. So I said that on the radio, not knowing Tupac's locked up.
So this influencer is really popular and really successful, but she has a problem. This guy is after a big chunk of her money. So one day, a long time ago, she would play video games online, and she met this guy. Let's call her Assassin Dog, and him, Bacon. So Assassin Dog and Bacon become friends, but Bacon is really into her, and he's a smooth talker.
I got a message from this guy, and he was like, I would drag my through a field of broken glass just to hear you fart through a walkie-talkie.
And I guess that did it, because Assassin Dog fell in love. With Bacon, he suddenly approached her with an idea. They would create a new YouTube channel together, a gaming channel, where he would play the games and he'd send her the footage, and she would pretend she was playing and react. So he would be behind the scenes, she would be the face, and they'd co-own it 50-50. And the business plan worked, like really well. The channel blew up, getting tens of millions of followers over the years. And they started other channels together, those channels blew up too. Then they get this other idea. So this influencer is really popular and
Logan Paul is a bitch. Logan Paul has absolutely no capability for independent thought. He has no character as a man. That's who Logan Paul is.
I know who this woman is. I love the fuck out of her. She's the person I want to be the mother of my children. Her values are in line with mine. Her morals are fucking amazing.
I need peanut inside of me, ASAP. All I want is like a big fat sausage destroying my body. If any of you guys know a good dick, I'll take it.
Logan Paul is a bitch. Logan Paul has absolutely no capability for independent thought. He has no character as a man. That's who Logan Paul is.
I know who this woman is. I love the fuck out of her. She's the person I want to be the mother of my children. Her values are in line with mine. Her morals are fucking amazing.
I need peanut inside of me, ASAP. All I want is like a big...
Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage? Right here. Right here, the hardest hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145er, right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're like, who the fuck is that guy? Who do you think would give you the...
Could you survive this for $1 million? As you can see in the video, this man is trapped in what appears to be kernels, and every time
Y'all see Shorty slap a nigga at his concert?
Nah, he was out of line for doing that.
The fan
Nah,
or
Shorty,
he
on
was
a
out of
professional
line.
level, yeah, he was burnt out. The booking agents ain't gonna want to book him if you doing that kind of shit.
He shouldn't even stoop down to that level.
Anybody can watch that video and say, "Oh, boy's off a pill." He was he banging on it. He banging with every part the town that was in. Like, yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah,
I feel what you're also Shorty because I don't want to say nothing like crazy. But Shorty.
Y'all see Shorty.
Do you know what time it is? Okay, what year I'm at? 50? Are you sure? Oh my god. Oh no. Me, the machine's broken? It's not working? Oh no. Fuck. I don't know what to do. Do you know what time it is? Okay, what year I'm at? 50? Are you sure? Oh my god. Oh no.
What's going on in China? I don't know if you've seen this, but they pulled tanks in front of banks to stop people from rioting because they just took all their money. They have shut down people's accounts, and they're doing a social credit score system in China. They have digital currency. What they have is the ability to tell you can't buy gas. Like, hey, Theo, we don't like the way you're living your life, so you're not going to be able to buy a plane ticket.
China's dumb, man. I mean, there's cool people and I like some of the food, but I think it just, I don't know. I don't like the way they're doing it all.
What's going on in China? I don't know if you've seen this, but they pulled.
So what would happen if you went into Walmart and started smashing TVs? Well, this woman's about to find out. Let's call her Drowsy. So one day, Drowsy goes to Walmart because she wants to make a big viral video. And she tries everything. She harasses customers.
You don't gotta do your face like that, ugly.
She climbs in the ball rack and empties the balls. She fights with the employees.
She came over here being rude to me for no reason.
I'm not being rude.
I have it on camera.
She fights with the manager.
So apologize because you just.
I don't need to apologize.
You were just very rude to him.
Okay.
Don't do your finger to me like that.
But Drowsy doesn't get the footage she wants. So she leaves and goes to a different Walmart. And at this second Walmart, she heads straight back to the electronics section. Because that's where she's gonna have her big viral moment. She's gonna take a baseball bat and smash a TV right in the middle of the store.
This right here is for everybody. They got me up. You hear me?
And yeah, that's crazy and all, but does she get the big OMG reaction from the employee? No, she does not.
I saw that TV.
Yeah, he immediately calls Drowsy out on her bullshit. Because it turns... So what would happen if you went into Walmart?
Yeah. Check the camera, do a pan, I'm in the lab like Newton. Do this till I blow the nuke, right on top of left for Dukin. If I want it, then I take it, ain't no retribution. Moving like that nigga Putin, got the plan and start a movement. World is mine with no excuses, I just needed execution. Stacking bread, keep the gluten. Niggas spitting what I call pollution, tell them hang it up. This is not your calling with no warning, I'm just heating up. Calling global warming, every day is morning. Blinded if you see me, save the fallen. I be still recording, try to be the hero, shit get boring. I was getting dormant, pen and pad is more important. Grinding like it's new employment. If it costs us peace of mind, I can't afford it. Humble, but they won't applaud it. Truth is, I'm not looking for it. Shit is old, prehistoric. Hard to go, they can't afford it. Kill the beat and watch them on it. Doing me, I'm painting them a different story.
I'm a straight Democrat, but I'm for the best person.
Oh, yes,
Well,
sir.
now why you got Donald Trump?
Because I paid attention in school when I was a kid. And I know the true history of both the Republican and Democratic Party. I know that they...
You say, you the rapper killer, you kill no Tupac.
We are here today to announce the arrest of TPD for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
Grab your blocks when you see Tupac. Come on the blocks when you see Tupac. I knew he was talking about us. Y'all some Tupac loving motherfuckers. Y'all wish y'all can dig him up. Fuck you, die slow, motherfucker. My phone make sure all y'all kids don't grow. He said, you the rapper killer, you kill no Tupac.
We are here today to
I don't believe we should kill. You don't believe in capital punishment. It says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill. What if it's Hitler? Even Hitler could have been saved. Wow. Jesus Christ, Jesus saves all. If you could go back in time and talk to Hitler, yes, back in 1942, yes, what would you tell him? I would tell him that Jesus Christ loves you. He loves you and he's always loved you. And he's always been there for you. Would you have had dinner with Hitler and told him all this? Yes. you would have dinner with Hitler. I would have dinner with Hitler, and I would talk to him about Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. We know, Richie, that you're a painter. You love to paint art. We also know that Hitler also liked to paint. He did. He was a painter. Would you have made a painting with him? A collaboration? As long as it's for Jesus Christ, yeah. Wow. I would paint with Hitler, and I would paint Jesus with him.
That's right now, I'm sick of you bitches trying to stress my mans out and shit. We got all type of shit we dealing with every day. Way more important than you bitches, y'all want to stress my mans out with some pussy. That's right now, I'm sick of you. Good spray them. What do you think about that? What's your right here?
What do we just get sprayed with? Spray paint? They really sprayed us with spray paint. I don't know what's going on. I think he's calling the cops. I really would like to know what she sprayed me with, though. I was just wondering, like, what you sprayed me with. White spray paint? Was that what it was?
I don't know, something.
I have it all on camera, man.
I don't care.
The cops are coming, I think so. I might show them the video. Oh, and here's the officer right there.
What's going on tonight? People are saying you're spray painting people.
No, not us. That was that man right there. I was testing these out like this and put it all in my face.
Why would she do that?
Because she saw we were filming and she was trying to be like that, and she sprayed us.
So it's just not a great way of trying to get a rise out of people. I felt intimidated. You're about 6'3".
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
no matter when it comes down to a crime, just because someone's tall or big.
I don't think it's appropriate to have classes and go like this.
Appropriate and legal. I
got it. Whatever.
Sorry, man. Sorry I made you feel like that.
We have to decide tonight, are we doing anything?
Probably won't do anything. I mean, we're messing with people, you know, so like we deserve to get like.
Maybe not that far, but
I get when people get upset.
People are getting upset.
Yeah.
So what YouTube channel is it?
Blake Backert.
You're pretty famous, right? I'm pretty famous too. You know, maybe I can give you an autograph, huh? What you say, big boy?
You seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me. You're pretty famous, right?
You look like your bed stink. You know how I know you're overweight? How? You fucking snore while you're awake.
I heard of big and tall, but I never heard of big and small. Maybe you should open up a different store called I'm Fat and I can't find my dick and ball.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Let's be honest, dude. You look like Majin Buu if he shot himself with his own chocolate mousse.
An entree already comes with 1 or 2 sides with the plate. Why would you order another side with the plate? That's the same size as the plate.
I mean, I'd clown him about his outfit, but his face looks like he's drowning. You don't have a lazy eye, you have a lazy face around it.
You always had some snacks with you. Chicken wing champion, you was that nigga. Loud boy dipping in the sauce. Domino's calling you the boss.
Lethal in the house? Nah, lethal is the house. You only started liking chicks when you heard of eating bitches out.
You look like you're big.
The more herb I brew, the higher the IQ. Just try and live, please forgive the evil I do. From W, the double crossing my crew. Those say keys, my X2. Get it, there's times 2. I be spitting raw dog, the sticky in my paw. Southpaw, kill your spirit, I get it from my paw. We outlaws, we living, no liquor in my balls. Driving crazy in the streets, no different in my car. It's nada, Operation Change, no Obama. Like 4 quarters, some rappers change for $1. It's all aura, I do my thing, you ain't gotta. Stop lying like Mufasa, I'm no Hakuna Matata. Or bullet holes in the lobby door. If you're thinking that I'm a problem, I'm probably yours. Back with the brown, I got him leaning like Bobby Joe. Might catch a body and drop it open somebody draw. Yeah, check. The more herb I brew.
Man, I'm sitting here looking at my homie phone. He's scrolling past my girl with her ass all out. He acting like he ain't see it, but I know he's seen it. I don't see his girl ass every day, but he get a chance to see my girl ass, panties on Instagram. That's kind of degrading.
Yeah.
I ain't judging people that. I just don't want that. I'm in social media all day myself.
Me personally, you could be my girl and be in your panties on Instagram.
It don't make me feel good. Man, I'm sitting here looking at my homie phone.
We all know the MGK bar. You know, this one.
Somebody grab some clippers. Beard is weird.
And some people say this about it.
He came and he said a rap. He said, your beard is weird. Name a bar from that song. That is garbage.
And other people say this.
I personally think Machine Gun Kelly beat him.
What?
He said your f***ing beard is weird. Machine
I was seeing in the comments that a lot of y'all were saying that that bar is actually a reference to this Eminem song.
So we grow kids, get weird and disappear into the mountains. Nothing but clowns down here.
So what do y'all think? Corny bar or was it a haymaker? Let me know in the comments. We all...
And what I heard over and over again was no one from the county, the state, or the federal government has shown their face in our community. It is neighbors helping neighbors, families helping families, people on the island of Molokai, which you know, they don't have much on their island. Everything comes in by barge. They're loading up whatever they have in their general store on these little boats and running them over to West Maui on a private boat because that was the only place that they wouldn't be blocked from bringing food and water and medical supplies.
Now, why are people being blocked? I keep hearing that about people being blocked. Is it because they haven't gotten an accurate death count? Is it because they have to make an assessment of how much was damaged and it's so massive, it's so vast that they haven't been able to do that yet? Like, why is it being blocked?
Things are being opened up now. I think people are able to get in and out of the West Maui area. And what I heard over and over.
He's just standing there.
Guess who?
William, knife man.
Oh, the great heavens!
Frank him, John.
Finish him.
Daddy!
Let's go!
Man, listen, me and Fred, we weigh the same. We weigh the same. We weigh exactly
what the same?
Well, I'm 230 right now. What did you talk about, man? Don't play.
Man, look here.
Listen, Shannon, don't play at my top. Don't play at my top.
You 175. 175 with 4 bricks in your pocket.
I'm just playing. I'm 215 right now.
You ain't 215. You ain't never been 215 in your life.
Oh my God, man! Listen, if anything,
you've never been over 200 pounds in your life.
What did you talk about? I'm 215 right now. I just weighed myself 2 days ago on the scale. How you gonna tell me at Publix? The scale at Publix.
If you ever get to 215, I'm calling the doctor immediately.
Man, listen, me and Fred, we weigh the same. We weigh the same.
I went home with him and I slept with him.
Yeah, I know what happened. Well, Brian bet me $50 and a pack of cigarettes. Said he could sleep with you. So now I'm down $50 and a pack of cigarettes. What can I say? We cooked them hoes.
I went home with him.
We're gonna be blind ranking 5 wrestlers. Let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? No game.
We ask all the players.
Yeah.
What's your welcome to the NFL moment?
I got one actually. There was an issue with T.O. You know, you probably heard about it.
I've heard.
Don't get mad at nobody.
Did you curse at Andy Reid?
Nope.
If he wants to be a man about it and really, have me go in the air and really tell the people what happened, then I can.
It was awful. T.O. suspended until Andy basically says, hey, listen, everyone's tired. Everyone's freaking exhausted. Like, let's take 2 weeks. We'll reconvene. All right, I'm going to go to South Florida and go to Miami for a couple of days. And I get upgraded. So I'm like, man, maybe things are turning a little bit. And so, I get on the plane and I realize like the seat in front of me opens. As they're about to close the doors, T.O. walks on the plane.
Oh my God.
T.O. walks over, he looks at me, and I'm kind of was in the middle of that, like he kind of looks at me, nods his head, he takes his seat, and he jacks it into my lap for the 2.5 hours, and he gets off the seat. I was like, have a good trip in Miami, and he's like, fuck you.
We ask all the players.
Yeah.
What's your welcome to?
Come on, man. It's a girl, bro. Come on.
The design of train wheels is genius. If we have a train track with a slight curve and we try to roll some basic wheels across it, we'll simply derail. Okay, you might say, it's an easy fix. You could just add a flange so it doesn't derail. And while the flange does keep it from derailing, it can't really navigate a turn. This is an exaggerated version of train wheels. And of course, you can see the wheels are shaped like cones. The wheels basically self-align. When the train approaches a curve, the wheels
They're gonna have to identify him by the ink on his body. I did him badly. That tattletale, the cops, everything. Just like your daddy.
It's a constant fight every day. I signed up for this. I don't care. Every day.
Did you ever ask your father why he ratted? Or you just like, whatever?
That's a good question.
When you talk about, oh, he snitched this, that, and the third, I don't give a fuck. I don't know shit. You keep calling me freckle-faced and got people laughing and shit. I can't control I got freckles. Like you can't control your daddy's a snitch.
Dog, you're really trying to talk about my family. Like, where you going right now?
Don't worry about what people say about my pops. He can't believe this shit. He's standing there begging the gun not to shoot. Oh, I guess you ain't like your daddy. You had enough sense to plead the fifth. You know we some...
Like, what we doing?
I don't live that life.
Like, that was whack.
My mom's raised me.
Man, that shit garbage.
To be real, if Rich was alive, he would have killed your pops. He don't even know Rich Porter is my cousin. He don't know. Niggas just need to stop. They're gonna have to identify him by the ink on his body.
AP, brand new AP, NHD. These diamonds be talking in they sleep.
Said these diamonds talking in they sleep.
You know not to test me like SAT. They pay me like Riri, ASAP.
Ah! Yeah!
My diamonds gon' dance like my bro CB. And the pop 2X, that's Dose Key.
Hot 2X, that's Dos Equis. Woo! We got so-called Wayne, the most interesting man alive.
Brand new money, brand new hundreds. Got a bunch of zeros like a bag of new Funyuns.
Oh, it's like a bag of Funyuns.
Love brand new, fat pockets looking like love handles. Brand new hoes coming snort this Michael Jackson, get a brand new nose.
This month don't miss.
No, he's good.
That month don't miss, man.
Lil Wayne don't miss. Lil Wayne don't miss. I'm on this new campaign to remind niggas that Lil Wayne is a lyricist up there with Eminem.
AP, brand new AP, NHD. These diamonds be talking in they sleep.
Said these diamonds talking in they sleep.
You know not to test me like SAT. They pay me like Riri, ASAP.
Ah! Yeah!
My diamonds gon' dance like my bro CB. And the pop 2X, that's Dose Key.
Hot 2X, that's Dos Equis. Woo! We got so-called Wayne, the most interesting man alive.
Brand new money, brand new hundreds. Got a bunch of zeros like a bag of new Funyuns.
Oh, it's like a bag of Funyuns.
Love brand new, fat pockets looking like love handles. Brand new hoes coming snort this Michael Jackson, get a brand new nose.
This month don't miss.
No, he's good.
That month don't miss, man.
Lil Wayne don't miss.
Hi, Sinette. I want him. I'm gonna be faithful. Tell him I'm 4'9". Tell him I'm 4'9" and my granddaddy Jamaican. And I know how to make oxtail and curry chicken and rice and peas and cabbage. Tell him that. 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 I'm a Cancer. He a Sag. Fire, water. Fire, water. We perfect. Y'all tell Kai I want him. What the f?
This bull is about to get really angry. He's like, what is this thing? He hit it, and it bounced back a bit, and that kind of scared him. Then he looked at his mom like, we gotta talk. He walked over to the camera, and then he started yelling. He's like, get it off my lawn. I want that ball off my lawn. He's kind of like...
I think Cheeto knows too. You go watch that fight. It's like he literally, it wasn't a calf kick. It wasn't a good leg kick. I was pulling out and I've watched it, just slow-mo. His big toe literally like pushed a button. My peroneal nerve pushed a button and my foot just fell asleep. And then I blitzed forward and I went to step back. My foot wasn't there. He got on top, elbowed me. It's a loss on the record. I didn't go in there and lose because his skills were better than me. I do not believe that. I think Cheeto knows.
How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
No, 5 now.
Well, yeah, I guess 5 now.
5 years.
Yeah.
How much did you spend on our wedding ring?
I mean, show it. I mean, go ahead.
It's a decent amount. So if you look up like a 3-carat diamond, it's a decent amount I spent on her. But she deserves even more.
Numbers wise, what we talking?
I mean, how much was it? 35K? 35K, yeah.
35,000 bucks. So he spent that much on a wedding ring for you as a gesture. What does he get in return?
I think I should answer that. So I get a partner that's loyal. I get the mother of my children. I get the most beautiful woman that I've ever, been around. And the most important thing is how she treats me and how she treats my family and how she treats her family. So for me, I have a partner for life, and it's worth every investment there is.
How long have you been together?
I remember it. I had the Tupac thing, A lot of people to this day are like, you ruined that song for me, man. I remember being on the set. I started dancing, and they were like, keep it going, keep the film rolling. Terry Crews will never miss his opportunity.
What the hell are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
What's up, man? I remember it. I had the
Don't have access to your military working dog to clear the space for you. You're gonna need to have some real good economy motion to clear your sectors. Coming into a room off balance is just not something you want to do. You're exposing side plates to the uncleared sector. You want to get that economy of motion as quickly as possible into that sector. So in a live demonstration, I'll show you how it kind of works, and you'll see how on balance you need to be to take that shot. So I'm up here coming through the corner, not short stepping to where I pirouette into the corner, but I'm actively taking that longer step, engaging that threat, and then finishing the sector. During that engagement, I was on target, perfectly balanced as I cleared that corner. Don't have access to.
Name me the top 10 highest selling NBA jerseys of all time.
Let me go. Kobe.
Yeah, he's number 2.
Roy.
Number 3.
Rose on there.
Who?
Rose? D-Rose?
No, not all the time.
Magic.
Yeah, he's number 4.
Jordan.
Number 1.
Kareem on there? I don't think Kareem will be on it. Shaq.
Kareem's actually number 10. Shaq's number 7. We got 4 left.
Wade on there?
Nope.
Larry. Big Bird.
Yep.
Is it big man?
No, the biggest one is a small forward.
Antetokounmpo?
Only one of them's
Never
current.
heard.
No, only one of them's current. It's not KD.
Who's the most? Anthony Davis.
Nope.
Point guard, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, Allen Iverson.
Yeah, he's on there. It's the number 6 and number 8.
May Robinson? No, only one Curry. Morant. Oh, Curry.
Curry, yep. Last one's super old.
Super Wilt.
No,
Russell.
Nope.
Super old.
Yep.
Point guard.
No, this dude was like a small forward type player.
Oh, Dr. J.
Final answer?
Is it Dr. J? It gotta be Dr. J. It's Dr. J, ain't it? Nobody knows.
You wanna go Dr. J?
Yeah.
It's Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Name me the top 10 high.
You ain't gonna get me though. You ain't gonna get me though. Easy. I'm calling my daddy right now. I'm calling my daddy right now.
Boy, that was funny. That was funny. Hopefully your father don't actually show up, because if I was him, I would do exactly what I was prepared to do to your father. For sure. You would get 50%. If he comes over thinking he's a superhero, you will get 100. Don't care the age. He ain't my daddy.
You ain't gonna get me.
Hey, I get this shit in blood, huh? Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the.
Michael Jordan once chose $40,000 over his own daughter, according to his own son. Back when MJ wasn't one of the richest athletes to ever walk this earth, he had to be a bit cheaper with his money. In a trip with his family in the Bahamas in 2006, Jordan and his 14-year-old daughter Jasmine went to go ride a jet ski despite Jordan not even knowing how to swim, which is pretty weird for a guy who has an $80 million yacht, multiple fishing boats, and spends a lot of time in the ocean. After a few minutes of driving the jet ski, the unthinkable happened. The jet ski went overboard, leaving Jordan and his daughter in the ocean. But instead of helping out his daughter, who already had a life vest on, Jordan tried to recoup the 40 grand he had in his pocket as fast as he could. That was floating in the ocean. Nobody knew if MJ actually got his money back, but we all know he'll never stop until he gets what he's looking for. Michael Jordan once chose...
Very
Very few times in life can you say you fought GSP and didn't end up in the hospital.
George St. Pierre has a certain fury for people who try to bully him. I see you walking around, you've been screaming, George! Where you at, George?
You think I'm afraid of you, man? Are you crazy in your head, man? He was terrible. I wanted to kill him.
George St. Pierre wants to take revenge for the things that Nick has said.
He's the biggest pay-per-view star on the planet for me, and I still don't think he won that fight.
Why are you mad, bro? Because you're fully everybody knows it? Is that why?
Is this the end?
He just has this crazy thing about bullying. He thinks Nick Diaz is a bully.
It was completely insane. Even though I'm scared and terrified inside, I'm putting a mask. I lie to them and I even lie to myself. He said that he was beating the shit out of his son. I didn't tell my parents because I knew they were never accepted.
Oh, I got bullied as a kid.
He was severely tortured as a child. That's what made him love martial arts so much.
He has a certain anger inside of him.
So what sorts of things would these bullies do? Tell me about what really happened when you were a kid.
Oh, I hate drinking. Yeah, this is fire, actually. Shout out Buchanan's.
No, yeah, because I always trip out because that's an Irish whiskey.
Whiskey.
But we adopted it and called
Bucana.
it Bucana. That's just fucking Buchanan's, my G.
Hey, it works, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Astor Deluxe.
Guys, look what I even found in. Is this a Glock? No, this is not Glock because I don't know what that is at the end. It's probably just like a switch or something. And that's the laser beam? Why does my dad have a military gun from Halo? Guys, look what I even found in my.
This is iron right here. But the thing about this iron is it has become dull. This should be able to slice me wide open. But the only reason that it's not slicing me open is because it's been hitting against wood. So if iron sharpens iron, what doesn't sharpen iron? Wood. If iron and wood are constantly in relationship, okay, this can never be sharpened because it's not made from the same material. So this is what the scripture says when it tells us not to be unequally yoked. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, something, some venture that is not equally yoked, what happens is one will become damaged and the other will become dull. This is iron right here. But the thing about this...
I work night. Yo, cousin. Guys, look, I don't condone cousin, but I don't knock it either. So listen up. Next time you hanging around your cousin, you need to drink some poison, but just a little bit. You're gonna get sick. Then I want you to act like you're getting hot, and I want you to start taking off your pants. Once you got your card, I want you to grab your cousin's hands, and I want you to put them around your dick. She gonna start jacking your dick. Regardless, you in a delusional state, so whatever happens, ain't your fault. Say something like, oh, it's hard. She gonna be like, what the f***? You wanna f*** or something? Say, yes. And use a condom. I don't want you to have a dude, baby. Game is game.
Sorry about that. Let's move on.
How to Naruto run a bitch? Guys, the Naruto run is a level 4 sex move, but you don't need consent because you're the one taking the risk. Now all you need is some running shoes and a bitch. You stand in front of this hoe, butt ass naked, but keep your running shoes on. Then I want you to take 30 steps back, and I want you to lower your torso, bend your knees, and put your arms out behind you.
I work night.
How the f*** your cousin?
This man is in Vans, man.
What is the problem?
My problem is that you didn't get off.
I'm about to ask people a very important question.
Holy God.
Guys, see if you're subscribed to me on YouTube. I know I've watched some of your...
Well, when you go into space, country borders go away, except for two places. There are two places. You can still see two borders from space. One of them in the daytime, you can see the border of Israel with surrounding deserts, because Israel irrigates, and so it's green, and the surrounding areas are brown. You can see that from space. Another border, which you can see from space at night, is, of course, North and South Korea. And if you look at the GDP per capita differences between Israel and surrounding nations and South Korea and North Korea, space can reveal economic inequities in at least those two places, which is itself kind of a stunning fact. But when you go into space,
Sean O'Malley,
he's that dirty Q-tip. You know, he's a privileged brat. I think we all know that. Sean O'Malley is next, and I like that fight. Hey, Sean!
I didn't see that.
I want to match him. He's right here. I'd love a tune-up. What do you say, Precious? Because I think you absolutely suck.
That guy's crazy. No one takes that dude serious.
I love the fact that he's tall. I love the fact that he's popular. And I'm gonna hurt that dude. You know, Sean O'Malley, he's that dirty Q-tip.
People don't know about this, but I actually seen 50 Cent one day. I seen 50, he coming out of the hotel, we going back and forth on the internet. Believe it or not, 50 and them a serious situation in traffic. Like, this ain't no average little lightweight rapper. We went to the side like men, you know what I'm saying? Like, men had a good conversation. Yo, man, you know, we both come from the streets, you know what this can lead to. You got these type of dudes with you, I got these type of dudes with me, man. I always looked up to you, fam. I don't even know how we got on this foot. People don't know about this, but I actually seen 50 Cent one day. I said,
it's the ending that gets me.
What's up, fuckers?
Hey.
Assuming you ain't never seen a Mexican Yoshi before.
It's a family channel.
Check it out. We got Cube with Mario.
What?
Dominica Luigi.
Mamá huevo, mira mi plátano, papi. Making mofongo.
Do not mess with those Latinos.
Motherfucker! I'm illegal.
Don't like. It's the ending that gets me.
What's
I'd like to get into BlackRock. You have some great insight on that. We're seeing this woke LGBTQ. It's just being crammed down everyone's throat. Even the gay community, they're angry. They don't like this. They don't want this push. So it sounds like it's all coming from BlackRock because they own, 80% of the companies, or the majority shares of 80% of the companies on the S&P. Why are they pushing this?
So it's BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, Invesco. You go down the list, but it's like an ESG cartel.
I'd like to get into BlackRock. You have some
How to clean your air filter the quick and easy way.
Perfecto. What? No way. We just happen to have firework right here. Let me get that out. Let's give it a try, kids.
explosive? Explosive!
Just happen to have a filter.
Happen to have a dirty filter and explosives. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna commit. Is it arson or is it like Let's commit arson.
See if this works.
Well, run, guys, go.
Lady, stop.
This guy DM'd me, and I quote, this is my favorite DM ever. I'm so sorry I told you to kill yourself every day of high school. I recently started struggling with depression, and I understand now. I'm really glad you didn't.
Did you then say?
I don't remember him to save my life. I sent a screenshot to my best friend from Bakersfield. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And she's like, you don't remember him? Like, he was a dick. I was like, I don't, but I responded and I was like, you know what? It's all good. I really hope
That's good karma.
I hope things get better for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy DM'd.
Take me through the night when Peru passed away.
Passed away. Got a call at 4:30 in the morning. I was in Atlanta. They told me he passed away. Got another call saying I was a suspect. My homie just passed away, and they said I'm a suspect or a person of interest. Even my uncle called me. He a Detroit police officer. He's like, yeah, nephew hit me up, man. Your name all on the scanner. You know, they're looking for you. There was a lot of shit going through my head, man. Basically, I guess how my name got in the mix is whoever dropped proof off at the hospital when he was passing. They asked him what their name was, and they told him my name. That's how my name got thrown in the mix. But I was in Atlanta, so it was surreal because, you know, Proof is moving in a way that he usually don't move. He ain't have Dolo with him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have Firstborn with him. Them his two shooters.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen him go nowhere without them, so it was just, it was a weird night.
Take me through the night.
So this influencer cried racism, and the internet is just not having it. So this woman wanted to shoot a music video, and she decided to do so in a Target for some reason. But like all good influencers, she didn't get permission. Okay, none of this is surprising. Like, of course you can't film a full music video with like a dozen background dancers in the middle of a department store. I don't know why anyone would think otherwise. But then one of the dancers drops this gem.
If we all just start and multiple people record, they can't block it, right?
Oh yeah, sure, just, don't bother stopping when they ask you to stop. I mean, this nonsense might work in Target, but don't you dare try that shit in Waffle House. Like, we've all seen people do TikTok dances in stores, and it's just like, all right, that's annoying, but whatever. But listen to how disruptive this group was being.
The city is a graveyard. I'm haunted by your love.
Yeah, of course. So this influencer cried,
I'm fine if I lose to fucking Kanye or someone that I'm like, okay, I respect that. I know who that is, and Kanye has a huge following, and he's made a massive impact on music. Fine, I'm good with that. But don't fucking get us all here to use your selling point for your fucking show and stiff everybody every single fucking time. And I said, after that point in time, I was like, don't ever ask me to fucking come here again. Please do not ask me. My answer is no for 100 million years. Never again will I fucking go to the grave. I'm fine.
Hidden cameras caught an Arizona woman trying to kill her U.S. Air Force worker husband by poisoning his coffee with bleach. Melody Felicano Johnson was arrested and accused of trying to collect her husband's death benefits. Robbie was stationed in Germany for work in March 2023 when he thought his morning coffee started to taste a little sus. He purchased pool chemical testing strips and set up hidden cameras in the kitchen.
Guaranteed. You're gonna see purple.
Melody has since been indicted on charges, including first-degree attempted murder, after hidden cameras caught an...
Right after Michael Jackson just left, just shut it down, left the stage, Mike. And much respect Ralph McDaniels,
Right.
Hov just felt like it was nothing to say. Like, Ralph wanted to interview him, and it's like, what do you say right after you get off stage and bringing Mike up there? You feel me? And he was like, yo, y'all get ahead. Y'all do y'all thing. So, that was the green light to be like, oh, shit, okay. The fuck, y'all niggas know what it is we here, nigga. Brooklyn, you heard? That's how they got the green light. Yeah, so it was like, okay. So, that's what that was, man.
Because the more I look at the footage, he actually didn't say nothing.
No.
He just keeps pointing at people. He's like, let him go.
Yup, let them go. Yeah, because it was like, yo, dog, what do you say? Like, what do you say after that? I brought Mike to the hood, dog. Like, right after Michael Jackson.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Yo, how you doing? I know you.
No.
I don't?
No.
You look like Sai.
No.
You're not Sai?
I'm her twin.
Oh, I know what this is.
Yep,
Okay. Yep. All right.
Oh, I got the new. Hold on, I'm getting money for this. Hold on. You rich, but you don't got no credit cards? You rich, but you don't got no credit cards?
Hey, all right. You got what you need, bro. You got what you need, bro. Not as a fact. I was acquitted.
He did have some trouble getting into it.
Watch him lose his mind. Is he gonna lose his mind?
Charles, is your supervisor on the way? He says he's gonna get back to you, making sure you can get him out here. You heard that when I was talking.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, the door's